here.
I see everything. Covenants of the deep. Allow me.
So rude! Take flight! Right now, I'm always watching. Emerge. Right now.
Hey! Principal! My apologies!
Take flight! Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves a home! Rest and rebuild!
Whirling snow! Stop for a swirl! Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge.
Hey! Hold the line!
Coming out aloft. Surrender! My apologies. Yeah! There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?
This is where you've been, Kainari? That's...
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Tainari, everything's spinning. Am I going to die? And tell Suna that I'm Tainari? I heard that
What happened?
Okay, okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication.
Really? Then can...
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered...
Oh,
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy.
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me it's different from before. After I got out,
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler, Paimon.
Mr. Forest Watcher,
I gave him some anti-pirate. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing it.
what do we do?
If memory serves, a plant called a small number grow. They're expensive and unable to. I'll ask the caravans.
All right.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a...
Doesn't seem like one. The only thing they haven't...
We feel the same way.
All right. There's no time to waste. Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some
I'm sorry.
closed.
It's a long... They were mechanical. Our caravans had... All the merchants talked it over and...
I don't get it. If these goods are so raising prices won't solve...
Mr. Forest Watcher, we asked around and apparently the forest has... We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out.
So the bandit hid... How many people were...
That crook came from...
Nope.
Even if I tell...
What the heck? The Avidia Forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, it came out of nowhere. We were all shocked by the...
I see.
Oh, but not only that, but you...
Enough.
Maybe... If you're interested, you can go...
All right. We'll go and have a word.
After the goods were sold, it turns out that men... However, the caravan carrying... Whatever the case.
That mechanical 10 of us might not. Didn't the academy... Our salaries...
I heard from the caravan. We don't normally... It only shows up...
You haven't tried...
We have, but however, it apparently... Once its stash grows...
How are things?
We learned of its assuming normal operate if I were its owner, but it only goes at...
Right.
So, you all found...
Do you have any more mechanic...
Yes, I still... Oh...
Under constant external condition. Here's what we know, so if we have... well...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our...
We don't need anything, and we'll also need to buy...
Oh, yeah. Nope.
I'll have to decline that. Once it appears...
Don't worry. We're
looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter.
Then let's get to it.
Okay, we'll start. This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with.
The Sumpter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Huh? Why did it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so they probably didn't feed the.
All right, it's moving again. Did you? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab that?
It looks strong. Be careful.
Right now. Right here. Right now. Just rebuild! Take flight!
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crap! Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill.
It doesn't seem capable of. I don't know why you're stealing Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. You came from the depths of the. If you take us there,
It reacted.
we can't be certain yet. It's exciting.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the
That's right. The contaminated region has a large. If we charge straight in, I've been studying.
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us.
It seems.
Listen to me. We'll be back soon. I'm not sure, but we should return.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back! Thank you all so very much. Don't worry about.
2 is enough.
No.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present. Take caution on this route.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment.
No need.
Oh,
But once I'm done, you could. He gets a little I'll go prepare the medication.
how is he? Doing? That's one. Oh yeah. He asked. Suna didn't.
It's nothing.
Of course I did.
Yes, I'm leaving everything.
Huh?
Many things are. Deal with problems.
That's right. All right. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourself.
We'll be all right. You put too much. Let's return and.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Did it secretly scuttle away?
You honored our agreement. As such, glad you're satisfied. I want to see what.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like...
Do you feel unwell? Good. It's as.
How do you know?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a prop. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower they're sensitive to ley line. From the looks,
You're saying the
I can't confirm. Let's take another look.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire... The birds used to chirp
This contaminated region, some animals,
leaky lid.
like how plant climate, this equilibrium, if normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However,
Then why are we...
I'm not sure. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. That's about it for the Environment, no wind. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like
What's this?
a purification.
What a neat...
I wouldn't mind if that would. The purification. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination. That's right.
Huh? The mechanical...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Get rid of them quick.
Emerge, right here. Whirling snow!
Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
Take flight! Embrace the ice!
Spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move. I'll patch you up.
Don't worry.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Do you know what's inside the forest? I just... I gotta...
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, some...
It's so...
All right, that's why I'll... Guess not. And also,
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand.
it seems... Help others. It's getting late. Hey, over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here.
All right,
Oh. Any part...
this place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious...
You're not wrong. Rainforests for the next...
Leave it to Pine.
I'm not That's right. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame.
Traveler, Tainari. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting... Paimon also saw wild berries.
Those were probably deadleaf butterflies. My guess is that... Never mind. The tent's up. Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants the kid...
Sorry. That task wasn't important. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That...
It looks really...
After some further thought, it might come up with... I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight.
We need lookout?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley line, it's settled then. Have a good night. Not too good.
Paimon's getting... It's been a while. This is...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? You have to maintain If you can't stay awake, it's okay. Really? Speaking of which, it was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell, a ley line effluence of this map. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so topics related to they proposed an intriguing idea. However, no matter which in their pursuit to the irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like it's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. So to me, all life is important. To understand life is not an expendable... By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and the night watch is yours. Stay safe. Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all? Me too.
Is there something we...
Extinguish our fire so we don't... Also, retrieve the pest...
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right. Let... All right. It's about the effects of the... Try to conserve as... As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Right now, right here, right now.
Everyone hold in. Whirling snow. My apologies.
Emerge, right here. I'm always watching. Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Whirling snow.
Sakura swirl.
It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, ley line energies are... Ready yourself. Keep up.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Right now. Emerge.
Allow me. My apologies. What is this?
Ley line energy. This device. It's extracting energy. Who in the...
It's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see controls anyone!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this...
Wait! You're also vulnerable! We're staying! We can't leave!
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us!
carefully and watch your
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Why aren't you saying...
His body is cold. It's emaciated. And his... Almost forgot about you. Here.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging the file room will definitely give...
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with...
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recorder. Yes, the Spontama created a device that However...
Come on, let's watch it!
Hold on. Let me figure out how to play the tape. Goes there.
Karkata? Karkata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and make... Oh? You're also quite happy, Karkata. Yeah. Listen up, Karkata. I'll use mechanic inspiration from the ruins. When you can understand our language, it's fine.
Karkata is the mechanical crab and that researcher named Abatui?
I remember...
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing.
He is.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while... The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Look! A data...
That's quite...
It's rare that you malfunction. Seems that making... All right, there. Water entered the Keela and caused... Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's... Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. I'm glad. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is... Too bad it was just a... Never mind.
After Abatui left the I thought he was so...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed...
Following the serial numbers, the writing is sloppy. There's also a...
Maybe...
Sorry, Karkata. In my recent, when you're low on... That is a very dangerous... I've officially activated conducting read. I'm also getting tired. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. Karkata. It is what... This is no... If I place it... of course my art decides to act up now. Strange. Oh no. Shut it off. Right. In the end. I'm sorry.
I see. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their...
Paimon understands.
Because Karkata is different, structures perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia. But if he had slowed down... Karkata can't speak.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. First, let's...
Everyone hold hands.
of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. You wanna try jumping down? Hey!
Right here, right now, right here. Take flight! Emerge, right now, right here.
Everyone hold hands!
Whirling snow!
Rest and rebuild!
Right now. Take flight!
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should... Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix...
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that...
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, This research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology.
Karkata, can you hear Paimon? Tighnari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged part. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while. The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the According to the academia's policies, research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take... Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley... Listen. The Traveler hasn't... Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then... Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical lifeform research, the better.
All right. Then... Anyway,
I see. Thank you for your... Once the exit... This is the
is Karkata going to be sent? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking... Oh, then how about we find... Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tighnari said that we would discuss matter. Alright then, we'll find Tighnari... How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tighnari. How do you think we should ask him? Tighnari!
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac Daphne, a Daphne of the genus Themeliaceae, extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent.
Karkata?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble...
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. What I meant was, according to the academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the academia, I took an elective course. We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I'm not with the academia. So what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher. All life brought forth in this world has meaning. And Karkata is no exception. If it...
That's good. Wait, you just said life form.
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Maybe a conflict between all those commands result. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. What do you think?
A blade.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rook could... Oh, also, this is for you. Huh? What's this little flute? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in... Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore! It's alright, Paimon. It's only a flying device. But you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you. I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even... By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukudevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support. I'm glad I... So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence. What is this place? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be... The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest... That's true. They were already hiding one god. Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw, but this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support. Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental... The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is... So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper, it sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Time to work.
Right now.
Work to put your butt into it quickly.
My apologies.
Looks like we can climb up these pipes. On the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Let's begin.
Hold the line. Take flight. Embrace the ice. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Frostbite.
Everyone hold in. Allow me.
My apologies.
something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
I'll put you on level
Right here.
with this.
Emerge. Right now.
Hold the line! Whirling snow!
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Emerge. I see everything. Rest and rebuild. Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Right here, right now.
Whirling snow.
Right here.
its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is... Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how... Are you nervous? If you really want to know... Yes, I am. This is probably the first I feel not just nervous, but curious? Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that and if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling. Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura, it really feels like a god's. A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet. How much effort and resources did the sages put into that? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom. You sure are something! Dishing out compliments at a time like this? But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no...
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that this is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like... Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Perish!
A brash maneuver.
Insignificant pest!
Sight to behold. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
At my command, you shall fall! Tremble! Burn to oblivion!
Right now. Rest, rebuild. I see everything.
Kneel!
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Everyone hold hands.
Emerge.
Tremble!
I see everything. Make yourself a room. Embrace the ice.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Reality is pain! This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams. All that battle experience! It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
A thousand eons, mine to dominate.
Emerge right now. Emerge.
Burn to oblivion!
Commit to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Kneel!
Right now.
This way freely.
Take flight.
Tremble! Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world.
Right now. Emerge.
Right, roll.
Whirling snow. Right now.
Billowing surge.
Emerge right here.
Rebuild.
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened.
Right now.
Kneel! reality is pain!
Hey,
Emerge.
Humans. Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
we haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. This is... That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irmin... Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know? Your inference seems logical. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly then. A second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger. So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her... She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about... I'm just... sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? Although she even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her word, but now we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to... And then, We'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person. Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our... Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment. That's so scary. Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep... In the air? And why is there a huge boat? That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Right here.
I see everything.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Sharing my knowledge. Rest and rebuild.
Whirling snow. Kamisato. Commence.
Look! Swirling sigils have appeared in the sky!
Right here. Emerge.
Hey! Hold the line!
Right now. Right here. Right now.
I see everything!
Right here. Right now.
Take yourself a move!
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida? Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take... Will be... How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact? Huh? But everything's been... Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time... Are you saying you've never... No. It seems that my birth and her death took place otherwise. I think she would have given me a little more guidance. And I could have done a better job. Hey! You've done a great job, Nahida! Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her! So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul? Well, this is the place. We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is that me? She looks... Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature? Why?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, it's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wake...
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom. Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired wasn't... It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord...
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what
I see. You're here seeking everything that day. Even the sky itself changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected, the pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could not. The world is constantly rejecting it. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom, and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen? I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
Yes, but my feeling... Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge. Meaning that... And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my...
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies? Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone, these are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been... Let the world... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. But I feel very sad. Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul. Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now? Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you wouldn't. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
You mean they're
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me.
It's an insult to the very Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, You don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble, but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle, and indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Yes, how very interesting. Can I, among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make people being as smart as you are. Have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone, besides with my abilities? It's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision!
Sheer
You can't be
foolishness.
serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted.
You think that this is the end? I'll have my revenge!
You'll make
Good
this moment
riddance.
count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the rep. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this another chess piece. And where is your
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired? Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're...
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has peaked.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say. Together! Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even time to... Come on, Traveler.